Well, hello everybody. It's been a while. Been kind of on a bit of a hiatus. It's the middle of the summer now, coming to the end of July. Sorry we've been away, but I guess we as in me. Me and Skunk, I guess. Or Skunk and I. But anyways, what we got here tonight, we got some 9-ball action. In fact, this is a 9-ball in-house league over at the beautiful Chill Billiards, located in southwest Calgary, Alberta. And so we started this a few weeks back. We got the Bannock Dogs here. We got original member Derek Fullerton, and myself, Jason Fraser, and young fella here, Torrin. He needs no introduction as the newest member to the group. Everybody knows who he is around the pool scene. Just came back from World VNAs there in juniors, representing Team Alberta. We've brought a bunch of the young fellas here from town and abroad. Awesome to see they come back champions. And all of them played really well. Good to see. Anyways, we got some action starting. Get back to that a little later. Looks like he sunk the 2-ball in the side pocket off the break. So here what we got happening is point system works. You get a point for the 1, the 3, the 5, and the 7, so the odd numbers, and then the 9-ball is worth 6 points, so there's a 10 points up for grab. Takes a shot at the 1. Yeah, looks like he was maybe trying to go off the other side of the 5. First shot of the game. Everybody's just getting warmed up. Everybody's kind of late getting here today. It was middle of summer, so people are busy. But we got young Torrin here. Got 1 ball to the bottom left corner as we look at it, and he's got to try to make some shape for the 3-ball. Comes in behind the 9. 3 rails. Oh, gets a bump into the 3. Looks like a pretty good bump. Not too sure how he's going to get onto the 4 though. That's going to be a little bit harder. I don't know if he can come down off this rail here. Looks like the cue ball wants to run into the 9-ball from this angle. Let's see what he does here. Maybe he'll think safety, since maybe doesn't have a great path to the 4-ball. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it goes into the 9. Oh, unexpected. Off the 9 into the side pocket scratch. Now we got Steve Morrow up here. Gonna see what he can do. He's got a ball in hand here, so looks like he probably just drift a little further than where the 3 is, and then try to take the 4 into the other corner, just like that. The 5 and the 6 is kind of tied up. Don't know if the 5 actually has a pocket, so this table isn't easier. Nope, he missed the shot there. But looks like a fairly tough cut on the 4-ball to the side pocket here for Torrin. And still got to try to develop that 5-6, because that from here it looks like I don't know if the 5 has a pocket. Oh, he used some inside English. Maybe he was trying to break it out. So maybe the 5-6 combo is lined up. I don't know. We'll see here. He's going at it. Oh, and the 6 just hits the horn there on the corner pocket. Now he's left the 5 ball in the middle of the table. These are not easy shots. These are that's definitely not easy shots. Well, Steve hits it kind of light. I think maybe he was trying to put the 7 ball between the 5 and the cue ball there. Excuse me. Maybe he just got a little too much of the 5 ball. Going here, he's going to try to get back for that 6. Oh, I think he drew back and might have hooked himself. Maybe he can see around it, I'm not sure here. This young fella is really good with a jump cue. He uses, he's sponsored by Bull Carbon cues. He's got a range of cues. But yeah, he's pretty nifty there with his jump cue. Oh. Look at that. Gets the distance. That's not too bad considering the situation. I'm sure he wouldn't want to be in that situation now. He hooked himself, but he had to try to develop that 6. No, that 5 ball was almost straight in, so it was never easy from the get-go, but he's not leaving Steve too much here. Steve's got distance again. Oh, he's going for the bank. Oh, I was asking for a lot as it was. That's a tough shot. Nobody's really gotten really good look at a ball since 5 ball went down there. But even at that, there was no easy shape for Doran to make onto a 6. So. Oh yeah, nice safety. Everybody's still feeling out the table and trying to get their stroke together. It's the early part of the game, you know. So it's first match. And then that's the first time. Oh, just missed. First time we brought out the gear to record the game. So Steve was saying he's never recorded himself or been on camera playing pool before. So a little bit, you never know if it makes a person nervous or not. It's just friendly old skunk though. Should be fine. Alright, here we go. Nice shot, Doran. Ooh, watch that scratch. Oh, pretty good shot. I like the cue ball. Didn't really get away on him. He knew it was coming down there, so. Oh, and a follow up with another nice shot. 2 good shots from distance. Now this is kind of a bath cut I think he might be going for here. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see what happens. Is he going bank? He's got kind of 3 options. Could put a long bank or the cut to either corner. Yeah, he went for the back cut. Which isn't bad because he kind of hit it on the top side, so the 9 ball came down to this end of the table. And he put a lot of bottom on it to make sure that the cue ball stayed at the other end of the table. It was a really good shot actually. Oh, Steve, you might get a fluke to the side. Oh. Just about. Then again, look at these guys. They ain't leaving each other anything easy, that's for sure. So Gonna bang a few balls around here until we get into groove. Oh, look, we got old legendary Benny Lou on the back table there. Oh, Torn just missed his bank. Hit the horn. Yeah, I think Steve should have this here. He's gotta watch he doesn't scratch in a long pocket or hit it too hard. There we go. Just like that, that's game one. I believe Steve sunk the 3 ball and the 9 ball, so that would have gave him 7 points. And then Torn, he would have got the 3 points remaining, unless there's no balls left on the table. Now we got here Mr. Derek Fullerton. He'd be racking up them balls. His opponent is Kamloops. I don't know if he's from Kamloops. No, just joking. Nice young player here. He's saying that his mom got him into pool. So this is his actual first time playing any type of league. So he's fairly green. I guess he was a sub for his mom's team last year. So good on him getting into the pool scene. More the merrier. Always try to encourage the young people who pick up a cue to keep on going and enjoy it. But yeah, he's got a ball off the break here, looks like. Which ball was it there? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I always think the 5 ball, so then he gets a point for off the break. He's going to call a push out. Oh, and I think he wanted to hit a little harder than that, but yeah, I think he's getting it back. You'd have to be a great jumper to do the old double jump trick shot there. For sure, he's going to try to go 2 rails here. In behind the 6, looks like he's eyeing up. See what happens. Oh, be in front of the 6. Oh, and he just missed the 1. Huh? Nice try. Gives up the ball in hand here to Derek. Yeah, Derek, he stole in the pool hall a little late. A long day's work. Looking like an old glazed donut there. Wasn't as fresh as a daisy, let's just say. Alright, got the 1 ball. Set up for the 2. He probably wanted to come down a little bit further. 3 ball's kind of in the middle, lower half of the table there, right beside the 9 ball. So I don't know if he's going to try to come 2 rails. Missed the 7. And, oh yeah, he tried that. But the 7 was huge, and he ran right into it. That case there, he probably maybe into this a little bit more bottom. That way he got closer to the corner pocket, and which would have brought the cue ball more to the center of the table, I think. Good hit though on the long blind rail, or the short rail, I should say. But Cam here, looks like a pretty straightforward shot here. Just gotta compose the nerves. takes care of his business there. As he plays more pool, he get used to getting out of his comfort zone a little bit and maybe shooting that one with some bottom to get a little closer to the next ball, the 4-ball. He's got a nice smooth stroke though. Learning the game is never easy. It's fun though. Every accomplishment makes you want to play again or shoot more. Kind of similar like golf, you know. You can have some bad shots and stuff here and there, but once you make a good one, you know, it drives you to keep doing it. Derek probably the 6 there, now he's on the 7. Well, I'll probably just try to stun back a bit here in between the diamond and side pocket. Oh. Not sure what happened there. Just maybe lost focus or something. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, look at this. Look at that. He's going to shoot inside his body with his cube. Oh, and he makes it. Well, that's interesting. I don't know. That's different. Obviously, it's got some sort of natural capabilities, you know what I mean, for sure. Trying some stuff like that. That was neat. I liked it. Ah, way to bear down and sink that 9-ball. Good stuff, Cam. Good game. So far, we're down 2 games. And they're up 2 games. We as being the Bannock Dogs. And our opponents are the what was it again? Sorry, I don't have paper in front of me. But like the Power of Grayskull, I think they were called. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I'll have it written on the screen though, so you can see. I thought I'd go differently this time. I usually do all my editing like the games and the points and the score, so I thought I'd just watch it for the first time and then do the voiceover, and it'd be kind of a little more raw experience for me. That way I haven't watched it a couple of times, or you know what I mean, like kind of what I would usually do would just kind of speed through each game, just see whatever popped the 9-ball, and then I put the next player's name, this person versus this person. So this way I figured I'd just try to do the voices first instead of putting up all the little logos and stuff on the background, team names and scores and whatnot like that, you know, with me it's just I'm still very new to this, so it's just an experiment, trying to find, you know, my niche, and I do it as a hobby and for fun. It's a good way to kind of promote like the league pool and stuff that we're doing right now. It's more the lighter side of pool and not tournaments or nothing, and that's not live stream, so I don't have to put a bunch of pressure on myself to, you know, like turn it into like some type of job. You know, it's more just you know, to enjoy myself and share with people and friends and stuff around the community and people that maybe don't get to see themselves on a stream or something like that, you know, and local pool players that, you know, might enjoy it or whatever. I know I enjoy doing this. I've always, you know, just thought bring me a different aspect into playing pool. I just love the game. So originally I got the camera and stuff. I was going to do like campfire stories, to tell you the truth. And maybe, you know, do some YouTube or something like that. But, you know, I was watching this thing, this YouTuber guy, and he's like, so whatever you do, he says, just make sure you're passionate about it, you know, and then you'll enjoy it, right? Which makes 100%, you know, makes sense, right? So I figured I might as well try pool, you know. There's lots of people doing it, but I thought locally it'd be a little bit of a different angle, you know, doing league pool, you know. So that's what kind of got me to where I am right now, what I'm getting at. And I don't know, sometimes I think they'll end up playoffs though, because it'll be hard for me to store that much memory in a day, like starting from the morning and right into the night. So I might try to do a live stream. I don't know how it'd go, like with commentary or anything. Maybe I'd have to ask some people in the pool room or whatever to fill in or something. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we'll go down that path when we get to it, I guess. Anyway, sorry, I'm mumbling on here about stuff. But here we go, folks. Yeah, we're playing 9-ball on 9-foot Dufferin tables. Chills Billiards. Got Rob there. He's a nice guy. We got to do some talking outside in between games and whatnot. Get some fresh air. Kind of miscued. I think I was trying to hook him in behind the 8 there. I think I was hoping that 4-ball would do a little more traveling. But he's got, looks like he might be going safety. Oh no, or just bank it in if you can bank it in that good. Good shot by Rob. Little draw in there. Get the 8 out of the way of the 7. That was a really nice shot. I'm not sure if the 7s can get by the 8 though to get to that corner. Going to have to maybe roll up on the 6. I don't know if you can draw back to bump into the 7. I don't know if the 7 doesn't go by the 8, then it's got to get creative here. Whoa, you see the curve on that cue ball? Curved right around the 7. I think he was trying to bump into it. And curved right around the 7, went into the corner pocket. Yeah, sometimes it seems like there's a magnet in those pockets. So as I was walking around the table, I looked, the 7 doesn't really go by the 8. Can't really cheat it off the rail or nothing like that. Play it from over on this side. I figure would be the best way to get on the 7. 2 rails, just short of the 9 if possible. I'm gonna kind of get in the way here. And I was pretty close to where I wanted to be. Like really close. Only thing is I'm so close to the rail, I really can't get anything other than top. And yet again I put myself on the rail. But this is kind of rough because I really wanted to be able to get behind the 9 and put it in the same pocket as the 8. Obviously would be the best play, but I wasn't exactly where I needed to be on the 7, which was hard in the first place, so I think I was looking at the natural angle, kind of looks like it's 8 plays into the 9, so played a little, I want to play a little hard, get some separation between me and the 9. Not that hard though, hope. And didn't want to miss the shot, that's for sure. Rob's licking his chops right now like, yep. But anyways, as far as the score goes, I'm just going to keep tracks of wins and losses on the commentary, and I'll be posting updates on the scores as it goes. Now this is kind of a tough cut to the side. I guess the proper play would play it down to the corner and just kind of stun the cue ball over. But for some reason I thought going to the side pocket would be best. Looking back, I think I took the wrong shot for sure. And overcut that. It was a really steep cut, and I overcut it. Hit the horn there. Now Rob's got to hit this with some pace to try to get shape on that 9 ball. Oh, he tried, and he was trying to go 3 rails around. Nice try. Maybe lifted his head a bit quick there, I'm not too sure. This one is like, can't really duck and cover. You kind of got to go at it. I haven't been feeling too confident in my game lately. I don't know. Just trying to work the kinks out again. Comes and goes. Missed that one lots. But first game of the night, just like the other guys. Well, this is all our first matches, so after we're done these 3, it's a 3-man team. We'll start the rotations again. Went to the bank side. Didn't get it. Just gotta try to hold the cue ball. The 9 should be fairly easy here. Just keep focused, keep your head down. Yeah, a little shoulder movement there. But yeah. One for us. So I think the score is 2-1 for Grayskull over the Dogs. So next Derek will be racking, and this one you rack for your opponent. This is a little different. I never played 9-ball league before, so we're learning this as we're going. The scoring system, well, pretty much everything about it. We usually play 8-ball on 7-foot tables too, so it's a whole different world for us. Maybe part of the struggles is for me personally was I really can't put a, to tell you the truth, I really can't pin it, you know what I mean? I just really can't, to tell you the truth, but it's a different game, you know. Find myself a little too aggressive. Oh, see what happened there? He scratched off of the break. This is something we had to learn too. So he scratched off the break and he sunk the 1 ball. So the 1 ball is worth the point. So that point actually goes to Derek, so to our team, because he scratched. So that's 1 point for us, and then Derek gets a ball in hand. kind of like a flat practice drill here, where the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 all line up. The one rail come to the middle of the table, practice drill. There we go. Got the 2 in. Now he's got to do the 3. But the 4 should be on the other side of the table. Kind of a ladder, work your way back. But he's going to maybe try 2 rails or pinch it. Yeah, 2 rails. Oh no, the 3 didn't go in. Yeah. Looks a little disgusted with himself there. Good shot, middle of the table. Probably wanted to come back a little bit more for the 4 for sure. There's got a pretty easy shot to that side, but holy smokes, lots of scratching in this game for sure. Going back and forth. So we got 5 here for Steve. He's just going to want to follow it straight topping. 6 must go past the... Oh, he stopped it there. I thought we'd just go for the 6. He's going past the 9. Maybe he just didn't stroke it the way he wanted to. I noticed Steve, oh nice, cut behind the 9, but didn't go. And then another scratch, wow. Alright, that's like 2 scratches each, I think. Wow, he's got ball in hand for 3 balls left. I was saying, Steve, it looks like he uses snooker cue. Had a thin tip with the brass. Did he drop back as far as he wanted to? Not quite. But he should be able to go 1 rail, 2 rails back and forth. Yeah. It's gotta make a tough cut here. This is a good shot to practice all day. Practice the shot all day long. Good shot, Derek. Next we got on the ticket, I think we got Jason versus Rob. Nope, sorry, Jason versus Cam. My bad. The only thing I can't see about doing it this way is not having their names written on the screen. So I'm not the greatest with names, so I'm just going to try to remember. This is Rob. Steve played first, and this is Cam. Steve played first, and Rob plays anchor. That's how I gotta try to remember. And we're the visiting team, so we'll be rotating. And a friend told me, he says, put the 1 in the front, put the 9 in the middle, and then he put the even balls on the corners. That way you're not giving up points if they get one of the wing balls. It makes good sense. So pretty much everybody does it. Alright, it's Cam's break here. It's got an interesting bridge, I'd say. It's kind of half open, half closed with the finger lock. I asked him if he ever used the glove before. So he tried it once or twice. He wasn't too sure how he felt about it. I was like, it's like one of those things, you gotta give it some time. Kind of like switching cues or whatever, you know. Got one off the break here. He's shooting down at the 1. Pretty much across the table. I'm not sure. Probably going for the bank here. Yeah, tried to bank it back, I think. I'm pretty fortunate Leave didn't leave me nothing other than try to bank myself, or maybe play a safety into the clutter of balls down on the lower side of the table. No, aggressively went for the side bank and didn't really leave myself anything for the two. Questionable. Like I said, my game's been kind of off a bit. My brain, overthinking things. I think I just got to get back to being myself, doing things that made me feel good, have more fun, bring out the stream again. Alright, Cam, where are we gonna put this one ball? Oh, looks like he tried to thin it past the 5. And he's hooked me behind the 5. It's probably... Yeah, I like him trying to use my jump cue a little bit here and there more often. This one here, cue ball is a little bit closer to 5, so I went to a dart style. And I hit the 5 there. I don't think I've got enough up and down angle on my cue to get over the 5. And might have overpowered it too. Work in progress. Work in progress. Alright, Cam. It's going to be a tough shot to get back for the 3. Oh, it just hit the horn. Oh, and then off the cue ball goes straight into the pocket. Seems like the only time the ball wants to go in was when it's the cue ball this game, or this match. See how it plays out here. Got a ball hand on the 2. Gotta try to get back on the 3. Looks like I'm gonna try to do a stun draw instead of going off the rail. 2 bobbles a little bit, but got kind of where I wanted to be. Yet again, though, against the rail, so I'm just, all I got is top. And the 3 looks pretty straight in, so I'm gonna try to get behind that 7 for the 4 up to the corner. I just gotta really concentrate on the shot so I don't hit the 7. And now the 4 is that's a long shot, and I'll have to try to draw back for the 5. No, just missed the shot. Cue ball came back 2 rails. Hit a little harder than I wanted, but it worked out since I didn't make the shot, and ended up hooking Cam behind the 9 and the 8 there. So he's gonna have to I don't think he jumps. Doesn't got a jump cue yet. Like I said, he's fairly green to league. So he's gonna be kicking at it. Looks like he's gonna try to kick off the short rail. So he's lining up right now. Maybe gonna use a little bit of inside stuff. And he missed the 4, giving up the ball in hand. It's 2 in a row, but there's no real place to, no easy safety. Shot's a lot easier. Just gotta try to figure out a way to get to the 5. Usually like to follow, but it's a longer shot. Maybe draw off the rail. But looks like I'm choosing to follow. That's probably the 8-ball player in me. Gotta learn how to use the rails a little bit more, I'd say. 4 ball. Here comes 5 ball. It's worth the point. Smoothed it in. Able to make decent shape on the 7. Pretty much looks like a stomp. Maybe drop back a little bit to get straight on the 8. Maybe should have drawn it back a little bit more. It would have been nice to be able to stop it right there, but I have to come out a little bit. It's got a bit of an angle. You can't really see it from this camera angle. There it is. I pretty much landed where I wanted to land. Trying to keep it simple. Scott bought this 9 ball. It should be a winner chicken dinner. And no siree Bob. Not only that, left and right set up. There we go, Cam. Bing bing, he's off to 2 in a row, I believe. And I think now the score is 3 games to 1 for the Grey Skulls. Oh, actually, 3-2, that's the score. Sorry about that. My bad. I had to take a little break there. My kid asked me to cook her up some food. So next here we should have Torn versus Rob. And it'll be Rob's break. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Torn is sponsored by Full Carbon Q, so if you're looking for a new Q and you're in the area, get in touch with Torn and his dad, and they'll hook you up with a really nice Q. Really good jump Q too, gotta say. Just smooth as butter. But anyways, Rob there, off and running with a big break, but no friends. Sometimes that's the way she goes. Torn's got a shot on the 1, but it's almost full table, corner to corner. He's just looking where he wants to be for the 2. However, the 1 ball's pretty close to the pocket, so he can get a good stroke on it. I think his chances are good. Oh, hit it from behind. I thought he could see it. My bad. From the angle here on the monitor, it looked like it was good to go. Oh. Missed the 1. Thought Rob would have that. There we go. Goes for the safety. Well done. Gets right behind the 2. I'm not too sure if Rob jumps or not. I can't quite remember at this point. But we might see the jump cue here. This looks like he's digging around in his bag, so the jump cue is coming out. Yeah, this 3-man teams is quite neat. It goes quite quick. You play a lot of games in a night, but you're always playing, or you're on the scoreboard, so there's not much time in between games. And even though you play a lot of matches, it goes pretty quick. Okay, he's lined up for his jump shot. Oh, dang near made it. So close. But he's got second place here. He hooked Torn. I don't know if Torn's going to try to come off the rail with a bunch of side stuff, or is he getting his jump cue? Okay, we're going to see a battle of the jump cues, I guess. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. He uses the cues he's sponsored by, and been watching him, well, since we've been playing the start of the season, and I've known him before that, of course, in and around playing tournaments and such. But yeah, he's really good with that jump cue. Oh, commentator curse, even though it's a recording. I don't know. I might have been outside for this match because I don't really remember it. So, or over in the back area having dinner. Rob's got ball in hand. He's got to try to get to the 2, which isn't too easy. I don't know if he's going to try to draw straight back. He did, but he missed the shot. Shoots a little bit quick. Maybe if anything, slow it down a little bit. But that's pool. Sometimes you're on and sometimes you're off. It's just nature of the beast. But the truth is, I don't even think the one had a pocket. So even though he had a ball in hand, I think he might have been trying to play safety behind the 3. It just happened pretty quick, so I really didn't get to analyze what he was doing. Is he going for a Z shot? Oh yeah, he was. Straight into the 5 and then straight into the corner. That would have been pretty. Rob here, maybe he'll just draw straight back for the 2 and then try to leave himself angle kind of where the cue ball is right now so he can get to the 3 next. Yeah, just like that. And then he just got to give it some bottom, drag it over to the middle pocket. Yeah, like that. Good stuff. He might be a bit on the wrong side of the 3, so he might have to draw back again, go off the rail for the 4. Trick here is to, oh, still got to worry about the 5 ball. So even though he his cue ball got away on him a little bit there, he looks like he can at least roll up table. If he pots the ball, he should be set up for the 5 pretty well, as long as cue ball avoids the 7. Oh yeah, he hit it quite firm there. He got a good leave. I gotta say, Torn hasn't had a real good look at this table here yet on this game. See what he does here. Oh. He's just trying to hit the ball and kind of hope for the best, get down this end of the table, leave some distance. Looks like he can make the 4, but getting back to the 5 is a real... Yeah, so he just played for the safe hit. Makes sense, because he really couldn't get to the 5 after the 4. So it looks like a safety here. Probably go play behind the 6. Kind of like that. I think he didn't get as far as he wanted. Maybe hit the 4 a little thick, and the cue ball bumped into the 6. Oh, it looks like he was trying to off the rail combo, and Torn kind of got a shot finally. 4 to the side, and if he kind of just leaves the cue ball there, it'll be a cut on the 5, or maybe he'll come back and up and down the table. Looks like it with the big stroke. I think he was saying Shane Van Boney might be his favorite player, so I kind of see that influence in him, the way he he plays, and must study him a lot on TV. So, but you know, Shane's like one of the greatest ever, so why wouldn't you, right? Rob should be able to pot this 5. Straightforward shape for the 6. No, it seems like Rob's come a little bit undone on this game. He was potting balls a little easier earlier. It could be fatigue too. It's getting late. It's been in the middle of a heat wave, I'd say. Like, you know, maybe it's not been 35 every day, but it's been 30. So oh, nice cut. Used the rail. He's got a tough shot on the 6 here. I don't think he can back cut it to the bottom left corner as we look. So he's probably going to have to try to shoot it to the top right corner up by past the 9. Top left, I mean. Sorry, my bad. As we see it. Oh, and he throws a dart at it. Ooh, could have hooked himself behind that 9. Well, I'm glad he didn't. He got rewarded for the shot. Now he's got a shot at the 7. This one here, you're just gonna give it some bottom, I would say, and let the cue ball take its natural path. Or you could give it maybe some straight English, but at that distance and the speed of the side spin, it's hard to judge which way exactly it's going to come off the rail. Oh, and he overcut it and scratched. Thought about the shot a lot, but he didn't really think about potting the ball, kind of like he was more worried about it where his cue ball was going to end up, and that happens to all of us. Rob's going to make short work of this. Looks like he pot the 7 aside. They're all kind of sitting there. Depends on where he wants to shoot the 9 ball. That's pretty much what he wanted, maybe just a little bit more for less angle. Oh, there we go. Kashmanaboy in the hole. Yeah, now it's 4-2 for the power of Grayskull. I have the power. That movie, I think, just came out, or is just coming out around this time, so kind of cool. I was a He-Man fan back in the day when I was a kid. Run home from school, make sure you didn't miss the beginning, the recap of the day before. Alright, looks like Jason's racking, and I think it's for Steve. Yeah, there we go. Steve's break. He's going to break from the right side of the table. Maybe looking for the 1 ball in the side pocket in the middle nearest to us. Steve's got a kind of a more of an upright stance. Yeah, I think it's good to like kind of tweak with your game here and there, kind of see if anything changes. I notice, like myself, I don't get, like, I get pretty down on the cue, but I've been noticing lately my vision is like a little different. So I'm getting old, so kind of standing up a little bit more just kind of seems to help my eyes focus in a little better. So anyways, 1 ball's down. Gonna have to hit this 2 ball with a little bit of pace, a little bit of spin. Oh, touch the 4 ball with my hand. Just cue ball fouls, no it's not all foul, not all ball foul. Just let my opponent know and see if he wanted to move it back. It's his choice. And he said to leave it there. Some head movement, whole body movement really. I'm not sure if you can see the two. Might be hooked. I know if I plotted the ball there, it looks like it would have been hooked on the 8 to the 3. Whoa, didn't miss that shot by much. Hit the horn. 2 to 3 looks kind of tough. And then the 4 really doesn't have a pocket. It's a long way up the rail. Maybe a bank with the 5 sitting over the side pocket like that kind of makes the pocket a little bit bigger. So there are some options, but the 2 ball right away, there's really not a hole for it. So I don't know if I want to play the bank combo. So I think I remember going up table here. Yeah, I'm trying to hook him behind the 3. Yeah, that's right. And get enough. Spin kind of died out. And then I think there is just a sliver of the 2 sticking out, so I don't think he wanted to go at it that way in case it just hit the slivered the 2 and then scratched down in the corner. So it'll be going across the table off the short rail. Hits the 2 and pretty much did exactly what he was kind of hoping for. He made the hit and then hit the cue ball with a certain pace where it came down towards the 8 and the 9. Maybe he didn't get lucky though, where the cue ball went and hid behind one of those balls, get a hook on me. Cut this 2 in. Just make sure you don't overhit it. Middle of the table, that's pretty much where you want it. That 4 ball here, I think I remember trying to break it out, and I ran right into the 8 and ended up moving the 7 out of the way, but at least I didn't hook myself, I guess. This shot, I think, maybe take a little extra second on, because it's really straight and really long. Didn't really get the stroke I was hoping for. And when those balls are kind of close like that, it's like, when does it stop rolling forward and start rolling backwards? I mean, stop rolling, you know what I mean. Like, at what point is the cue ball going to start kind of doing a skid? And that's right before contact, and it can kind of throw the ball to the right or left unless you're dead perfectly straight, right? So anyways, Steve's gonna try to run these balls out here. He ended up hooking himself on the 6. Hits the 6, didn't scratch. The table's pretty open here. I just got bought the 6 and trying to make the cue ball come back and forth, middle table again. So I've been trying to tell myself, middle table, 9 ball, middle table. Maybe a little short of where I want it to be, but it's not bad. The 7's fairly close to the pocket. Got a good stroke on that one. Cue ball's pretty much a little bit shy of where I wanted it to be. I wanted to be able to come off the rail, and 8 ball is pretty much straight in. Gonna have to put a good stroke on it to draw it straight back. There's that carbon at work there. Don't have to overpower it, and you get so much draw off it. I just use a old school Elkmaster tip, but I soak it in milk for 24 hours and make a milk dud out of it. It works for me. I've had that tip for over a year on that tip, on that cue, I mean. Now the score is 4-3. Gray Skull over the dogs, the Bannock dogs. Bannock dog. I wouldn't mind eating a Bannock dog right in about now. Next here we have Torn. He'll be playing against Cam. This here is on table 13. This is kind of the main table in front of the bar where when we have weekend tournaments here at Chill, usually this kind of like the finals table or whatever, you know, and people can sit around and watch the games. It's always exciting. I've been meaning to get out to more tournaments here, but just, you know how things go. Well, scratch off the break. I don't think he made any balls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 balls on the table. 11, 12. Alright, Torn, let's see what we got here, buddy. Is he gonna try to just draw back towards that side pocket a little bit, a little past it, or is he gonna try to come back to where he was aiming to shoot this 2 in the side? Oh yeah, come back to where he was, 2 in the side. Oh no, don't get hooked up behind the 7. Oh. That was a creative shot. The 7 must have been blocking the hole for the 2. It's going to have to maybe rub off the 9 to get up table for the 3. Oh, nice. Didn't really want to hit that any harder and lose accuracy, but I'm sure he wanted to go a little further, so. Look like he's got a shot in mind, because he's lining up for the combo on the 4 to the 7 after this shot. Well, 4 to the 5 looks like might be an easier combo, but he's on the wrong side of the 3 ball. A lot of players aren't comfortable with inside English as opposed to outside English, throwing the cue ball away from the object ball instead of throwing in. He's going for the bank. Oh, beautiful. Attaboy. Nice bank. Good weight. And that makes a lot more sense. I thought he was going to try to cut it in. That makes a lot more sense why he was looking at the 4-7 combo. I didn't even think of the bank. Yeah, he's wearing a jersey from the juniors that they were playing in. Really nice, the way they kind of mix the Alberta flag and the Canadian flag on each side of the jersey, and really great looking jerseys. Alright, Cam's got the 4. He pots this. The 5 should be easy. Just got to make sure he gets around the 7. And which he did, but he did not make the pot. So the same thing here goes for Torn. Just got to make sure he finds a window between the 7 and the 9, I believe. He's using that middle diamond as kind of a place to line up where he wants his cue ball. what line he wants. Got his window. Now the 6 ball, not sure if it goes past the 5 ball there, or I mean the 8 ball. So he'll shoot the 5, and then yeah, he just pulls back a little bit. So the 6 ball probably did not go past the 8 ball. So these are one of the toughest shots though, you know, kind of coming across the blind pocket. Gotta put a good stroke on this one. Oh ho ho. Yeah, gave it a good stroke, but just missed the shot. Kind of hit the long rail before the 6 ball went into towards the corner. And these pockets are unforgiving with that. Like, they're big pockets, but the way they're cut, like, if you ain't money, it's going to spit the ball out, and that's just the way it is here. And it's really really deceiving, to tell you the truth, because the pockets look big, but especially if you're shooting a ball down the rail or at any point, and if it's not clean, it's they'll spit them out for sure. Nice shot there, Torin. Here he's got the 7. Me, I like just kind of shooting middle ball, maybe middle top, and just coming on this side of the 9. Oh, he decided to give it some inside juice and get straighter on the 8, which he hit the 9, and he got a little fortunate that the cue ball went towards the 8 instead of behind the 9. That's the only reason why I was thinking the other way, was to keep the 9 out of play as much as possible. My English ain't Englishing like usual. Nice shot to the side, Torin. Way to go, buddy. Now I believe the score will be 4-4, all knotted up. Alright, next up to play. Looks like we got Derek breaking. And he'll be playing against Rob. Derek, yeah, he's my brother from another mother. Kind of my pool partner. We go and helps me get tournaments and stuff. And we've been playing on various teams together for quite some time now. Yeah, we're good sparring partners too, because we're kind of similar levels, so you know what I mean. Oh, scratch off the break. Not what we wanted. That's what Rob's thinking. Ball in hand for Derek. I don't know if he wants to go at that 1-9 combination and take just 6 points, because if you just get the 9 ball, it's just worth 6 points if you don't get anything else down. So the 1, 2, 3 is on the table. 4. Looks like the 5 went down. Yeah, so we end up getting a point. I'm not keeping track of the points on the monitor, just because it's kind of a crazy system, and I don't think I'd have enough room to watch pool and write the score down exactly the way it is. So I'm just keeping tracks of wins, and the points kind of follow the wins anyways, as it is 9 balls worth 6 points and the other balls are worth 4. So I mean 1 point, 4 other balls. Anyways, Derek's got to bring out the bridge. So quite the reach. Hope the old man doesn't pull a rib or something. Smooths it in, so it looks like he's going to be trying to play the 3 ball and right bottom pocket as we look at it, up the long rail. It's not an easy shot. It's not the hardest because the angle's okay, but there's quite a bit of distance there. And he's got to kind of smooth it, can't hit it too hard so he stays in line with the 4-ball. 4 to the 6 is a whole another issue. Oh, nice shot. Way to smooth it in, buddy. Now this one here, I don't know if you stun it and hit the long rail and try to come back and forth, or if you try to go tops and come up 2 rails. That might even, either way, you gotta force this shot because it's a little straight. Oh yeah, he comes top with the spin. Attaboy. Just a little bit short. Another foot he would have been cash money, boy. There we go, going for the bank. Ooh, missed the bank. Playing aggressive though. That's kind of the way it goes here. There's wasn't a whole lot of blockers. Maybe could have tried to leave distance, but went for it. Got to go for it sometimes. There we go. If you don't go for it sometimes, you'll end up taking your sister to the prom or something like that. You don't want that. Here we go. Does the 7 sneak by the 8? No. It's got to cut it back. The old back cut. Missed the shot. Oh, geez, and the 7-ball came right over towards that side pocket. Looks like easy pickings for Derek. He's just got to make sure to control his cue ball. It's going to be going all the way up to the short rail and then back down the table. The weight is most important right now. Using 2 rails to kind of control the weight. That's a good shot. Now he's just got to put a nice stroke on it, push through the 8-ball, get up the rail and back. Oh, he looks like he's jacking up a bit. I don't know, stepping back. Good boy. Way to think about it. He was going to jack up, and now it looks like he's going to try to push through. Smooth it or stun it. Oh, the stun stroke. Nice. Way to do it. Now he's straight in on the 9-ball, sorry. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Attaboy, Derek, let's go. And with that win, it's the first time tonight the Bannock Dogs have more wins than by the power of Grayskull. Here we go. That's one for Skeletor and the boys. Well, next here we're on game number 9, so I think the rotation switches back to the top, and then we get to start breaking and they rack. So it's we've been racking for the first 9 games, so it's like 3 sets of 3 kind of deal, but 9 matches, I don't know. Yeah, 3 sets of 9 for a round, so there's 9 games in a set and 3 rounds. Yeah, that's how it is. And so for the first round on all 3 sets we were racking. Now for the next 3 sets and this second round we'll be racking, I mean breaking. And then for the last one, we'll be alternating. And the home team will have the last break. Alright. I can't believe I got through that. I don't even know if I got through that. And if you understand that, well, maybe I'll send you a medal or something. Leave a message in the comments saying, I understood you, skunk. Alright. Well, no balls on the break. He's left a long shot on the one. That was Steve breaking the balls. I mean, torn. That was Steve ratting the balls. Oh, almost pots the one, but caromed in the 4-ball down on the left pocket there. You gotta be good to be lucky and lucky to be good looking. That's what Mama always said. Here we go. Lots of distance. Well, he doesn't really have a bank open. So looks like he's lining up the combination 1 to the 9. It's not an easy shot. He's gonna have to hit it perfect, and speed will come into effect. Because if you hit it soft, you might leave that 9-ball hanging over top of that pocket if you don't make it. So it's just one more thing to consider. When you're playing combinations, you're always got 3 balls in play, so you got to think about each ball and where they're gonna go. Oh wow, and he made it. Great shot. So I believe that was a 6-0 win. We're just a 9-ball win in, but a win nonetheless. And I think that's 6-5 for the Bannock Dogs. Alright. Well, Bannock Dogs are enjoying the lead. Or is that? Oh geez, I'm not exactly sure the score. Was it 6-4? 6-4. Sorry, not 6-5. I'll have to correct this. There we go. Yeah, it was 6-4. So that should help. Alright. Maybe, yeah, it was kind of hard. I had to end up going back and putting the scores in first because I felt like I was guessing, so I had to kind of go through the recording a little bit and just kind of put the scores in, and then I'll have to just start all over. Not start all over, but start from here with the voiceovers. Except work in progress. When I started this thing, I didn't know anything about computers, never mind learning how to use these programs to record stuff do these right on the screen and all this stuff. A new world for me. But anyways, we're figuring it out. The more I do it, the more I be able to get better at it, of course, just like anything. Alright, so we got Cam here up against Derek. Derek had a break but never got nothing off the break. Cam's got the 1. He's gonna try to play it slow for the 2 next. Missed a shot, but he left Derek tough. All Derek has got is a bank, either to the side or the corner. He chooses towards the corner. Kind of a 2-way shot. Gets the cue ball in behind traffic. Worked out for him since he missed it. Cam's all tied up here. He's all can't see the ball, so he's hooked. Yeah, the lighting in here is it's a little bit dark for like the recording, so like the pixels are a little bit not as good, But at the same time, I just love the way the pool hall feels with the old-fashioned lights over top of the table, and they turn the lights off in the pool room, and it's got a real kind of those romantic pool hall settings, I guess you could call it, for lack of a better word. But yeah, it's really the ambiance in there is nice, kind of a throwback to older pool halls that were I could just say warm and inviting, not an arcade feel, or you know what I mean. It's I don't know, just even the colors on the walls and stuff like that. It's got a really nice old school feel to it. Yeah, so get a chance, come down and chill, play some pool. Place is a busy place though, just like most all pool halls in Calgary and around. Sometimes you got to get on a waiting list to get on a table, but well worth it. Well, I think Cam was going for the safety there. Maybe he wanted to get the cue ball in behind the 4, looks like, by the way he was playing with the weight. Derek, he's looking up. He can make the 3 ball, but I'm gonna have to get creative with the 4. Maybe a combo is the 8 in, or maybe a 3 ball combo to the 6. We'll see here. 3 goes in. Cue ball's kind of close to the rail. That kind of makes it tough on a combo. Then that way you only got top. So, like I was saying earlier, you got to judge all 3 balls. Oh, a little rub off the 6, and the 8 didn't fall off the combo. So it looks like Cam's going to be going for the 4-8 combo as well. Same pocket. Just got to remember, watch where your cue ball goes. Oh, off the 6 and straight in. But he's hooked himself on the 5 though. Obviously not a jumper, because you would have been pulling it out here for sure. He's going to play the blind rail into the backside of the 5. Probably hoping for a side pocket. Oh, he misses a 5 ball. Gives up the ball in hand. The hardest part is going to be getting to the 6. And the 6 is 7. The 7's right in the middle of the table, so just as long as you leave angle when you get to the 6 off the 5 here. So probably roll the ball up, maybe in between the 2 diamonds. That way you get yourself a little bit of angle. Oh, I think you want to go a little further than that, past that diamond, not quite to the other one. He's got a tough cut here. Maybe he'll try the carom off the 6 and run the 8 ball in the corner. Kind of looks like what he's looking at. And he's going to have to draw it if that's the case. Oh, good job, but he didn't make the shot. 6 balls down here near this nearest right corner. I think Cam can cut that in, back cut it, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what he's lining up here. Just got to push through it. Oh, the bank. Get there. Get up, get up. Giddy up, horsey. Not quite. Nice try, though. This is a tough shot. Derek's just got to control his weight here for his 7. That looks good. Probably just follow the 7 with the cue ball. Get near that top long rail as we look at it. Oh, right there, but he missed the shot. Now, does the 7 go by the 8? I don't think it does from this angle. I might have to play the combo. Oh, Cam's kind of up there quick. Never really looked at it from the other angle. Not sure exactly what he's going for there. Maybe he was trying to play the ball in off the rail and leave the cue ball behind the other ball. Maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, he left Derek a tough cut. Looks like that's what he's going to go for. Could bank it, but looks like he prefers the cut. Just gotta try to control the cue ball. It'll probably run into the 9, I'm thinking. Nope, gets past the 9. All the way downtown into the corner. Ho ho! That cue ball jumped on the C train and went all the way downtown. Straight into the corner pocket. Here we go. Well, it should be easy to take care of. It's pretty much got to draw back about 2-3 inches. See, Cam here being a kind of a beginner, he should be putting his cue ball a little bit closer to the 8. Give himself a little more control over the cue ball instead of having such a big stretch between the cue ball and the 8 ball. But he makes the shot and draws it back pretty much exactly where he wants to be. Results still the same. I've just made the shot a little harder than it had to be. Oh no! Didn't see that coming. I'm sure his opponent didn't see that coming either. Derek's got a pretty easy shot to the side pocket, looks like. He's got to keep control of the cue ball. Or he's going to corner. He's going corner. In the heart of the pocket. Let's go. Another one for the Bannock Dogs. I believe that's 7. Jason and Rob meet again. I've had a pretty okay night. Missed a couple shots that I didn't want to, but to tell you the truth, it was as we were playing this match, like I said, I was struggling, and then I felt like I just kind of let go and relaxed and got to playing like normal. Not overthinking everything. Ooh, got a ball off the break, but hooked myself on the 1. I don't know. Oh yeah, never mind. I do remember. Well, I'll just watch and see, I guess. Call on the push shot. And Rob refuses it. Smart call. When you're hooked on the ball, you don't wanna. You know what I mean? Usually defer to the other guy, let him have it. But let's see what happens here. Again, Torrin's little jump cue there. And looking back at the distance on it, I don't think I really needed to. He was practicing with it one night, and I was getting to try it, and I was like, I liked it, and made a few jumps with it, so it's there, I'm here, the shot is there, might as well give it a go, right? That was my theory. And then he was telling me, kind of throw it at it and catch it, but I got an open bridge and almost dropped the cue. Yeah, right on. Yeah. Torin told me, he's like, you gotta, don't forget to hook your finger when you're going to throw the dart. And oh yeah, that's key to holding on to the cue, I guess, if you're letting go with two hands. Oh, anyways, Rob made it a 1 ball. Oh, a weird bounce back on the 2. It came back and collided with the snowball and almost sunk it in the corner pocket. There we go. It's kind of a longer cut. For some reason, I don't mind these shots. Just gotta, I feel like, don't shoot it soft, but smooth, I guess. A little fast, quicker than smooth. A little bit out of poke instead of a stroke. And that's funny because I usually like the stroke, not poke. Anyways, looks like I hooked myself behind the 8 ball. What do you say here? Oh, I popped that little cue out again. Here we go. I remember to hook my finger. Oh, made it over the 8. Little tiny jump, but nowhere near the 3 ball. Give me a break. Dang. Oh my goodness. Quite the show off here tonight. showing how not to do it. Alright, let's go. It looks like he's going to play for, oh yeah, a stun across. Jeez. Yeah, he was asking for quite a bit there to stun the ball at that pace. Left the combo, 3-4 combo. Got to make sure you take care of all 3 balls, like I've been saying. Yeah. The 3 ball looks like it's in a good spot here. I have stun with little bottom right. Drag it off the rail, make a breakout, just like so. Now it's a tough back cut for the 6, and then the cue ball be going in a good direction. Well, I don't know, for whatever reason, I kind of like shooting side pockets. It's just, I feel like the sharpness of the horn, just aiming on the inside of it. If I hit there, I know the ball's gonna go in. It's just a matter of making sure you gotta pretty much hit it perfect. But I think if you're, you might as well go at it if got not many other options. But see, there, if I back cut it, the cue ball would have came the other side of the table for the 7. Now all I got is a safety or a combination. I think the 9 ball is in the way for the long bank. But I was feeling pretty good at this point. Made a couple of nice shots, that breakout, and I figure I could make this combination too. Just starting to feel it. And like that, it's in. Left the point on the table there with a 7 ball. No, he's thinking about his ball in hand there. I think for most pool players, is the most common thing that we do is jump up, and that's the, that's probably the golden rule. Try to keep your head down. Even, I can't remember who was saying it, but keep your head down until the ball goes in, kind of a common practice. Even like when you're playing golf, when you're driving, you drive through the ball, or anytime you hit the ball, you just keep your eye where the golf ball was and keep your head down and let your arms go through, and then lift your head after the shot is took. Same concept in the pool. Well, we got Derek braking from center. I think he was saying he was struggling with his brakes a little bit. No friends, no neighbors, no cousins. Well, no, I wasn't sure if you could see the one. Oh, he put a masse on it, missed it. Oh, he was hooked and he didn't call a push shot. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, he's like, he should have called the push and no matter what. Yeah, his teammate. Something along those lines. And Derek here has just got to control his cue ball. Two's over there. There's a little bit of distance between the cue ball and the one ball. With a ball in hand, but noticed that earlier from Cam doing the same thing. He had more distance though. Derek was a little closer. Two ball, three ball lines up to the side really nicely. Well, this table's lined up pretty good. Maybe just roll ahead a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that, so it has an angle to come back towards the 5. Just gotta concentrate, don't lose concentration. There we go. Might be a little bit straighter than he wanted to be on the 4. So maybe he'll roll forward and go to the 2 rails. No, he's going bottom. He's just can drop back a little bit. Ooh, got the side of the ball. End up drawing it back the wrong way. Yeah, thought maybe he'd go forward. But it's always comfort too, hey? Look at this. Nice bank. This guy go. That boy's on fire. There we go. 2 more balls. Get to the 9. Oh. Yeah, he gave it some good power to make sure he got down this way for the 8 ball. Contrast though, he missed the 7. That was a nice run though. I'm sure he would have been a lot happier if we ran it out though. Ooh, it's gonna be hooked up here behind the 8 ball. I think so. Probably gonna jump here, I'd say. The 8 ball is so big right now, it's kind of blocking the 7 and the rail, like this straight rail, because there's so much distance between the 8 and the 7. The 8 ball just gets bigger and bigger, right? Yeah, jump shot. Uh-oh. Something happened. A malfunction at the junction, folks. Acid taken and ran right into Vernon. And the pocket, the post. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Okay, got a ball in hand for Steve. Steve, can't see. Oh my goodness. I think the wheels started falling off when the game was, I think, tied at 4 here, and the boys of Grayskull kind of started to feel it, you know, slipping away. And sometimes when that happens, it's contagious. And just like any sport, you're just like, feel like it's getting a little bit hopeless, just want to get out the door. Shoot a little quicker, just hoping for the momentum to change. That's when you need a big hit in the corner. Tim Hunter hit Samiko in the corner so hard his hair went straight. Something along those lines, you know what I mean? Change up the mojo. Ooh, that's tight. All he's left is bank. Oh, and he nails it. Cue ball kind of followed forward. Was there a ref in the house? No, I don't think he double hit. It was a good shot. Derek's not happy. That's alright, brother. Just gotta keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Alright, we got Cam racking. Hey, that could be his pool name. Racking Cam. No, it looks like he's going against old Skunk. Oh, the score on my TV says it's 8-5. Since I went ahead and started putting the scores in again. Oh well, it's not about the score. It's league pool anyways. It's about having fun, connecting with people, sharing experiences, you know. It's great. I don't know how good league pool is for your game. I think it's good for your game because every game counts, but at the same time, it's most definitely the most enjoyable pool. I really enjoy it. I like hanging out with the boys and getting something good to eat, and then the competitiveness of a team sport is different than, you know, playing singles in a tournament. You know, it's always I like the high fives and the let's go, you got it kind of thing, you know what I mean? And just the whole team game, I really enjoy it. Cam's got his one ball. Oh geez. Yeah, it seems like everything that is going to go wrong is going to go wrong right now. The momentum is one-sided. And that happens sometimes. The balls just start rolling for one team. Just got to roll forward here, get a little better shape on the two. Oh yeah, I remember this too. I always say that. Oh yeah, I remember this too. It's the only thing I ever remember. No, the 3-ball. I thought it went to the. I never really looked at it. Just seeing it sitting beside the 7. I thought it had a pocket, but it doesn't go. I was looking at to see if I could roll it in off the side rail, but the angle is not good enough. The 7-ball's covering too much of the pocket, and from this angle it doesn't look like that, and that's kind of the way I seen it then too when I first started shooting, and I didn't really pay it good attention. I wasn't playing 3 balls ahead like I should be, so now I'm left to trying to break it out or develop it here. Missed the breakout, and that's what I was wanting to do. But I ended up behind it. And then looking at it from here, I think, yeah, right there, play the 3 into the 9 and get in a side pocket. But then when I start doing all this stuff, I'm starting to, I don't really remember not being able to see it. And so I'm not too sure exactly what, you know, what I was thinking. I was thinking of, at the end of the day, I was thinking safety. I was going to try to just leave him behind the 7, but you gotta, to stun it and stop it at that speed from the rail, you gotta go break speed. And I should have took my a little more time maybe trying to figure that out. But maybe too, as a score, what it is just makes me, I don't know, just play a little too loose, a little too quick. Alright, Cam's got the bridge out. Oh, I was going to shoot left-handed with the bridge. Oh wow, that's yes. I've seen some guys on pro pool players doing that on TV, shooting left-handed with the bridge. Or is he a southpaw? Well, the way he's holding his cue, he is a southpaw. My bad. Well, then that makes a lot of sense. I thought he was doing the ambidextrous bridge thing, but just me not paying attention. I never noticed that he was left-hander. Yeah, the 4 is pretty simple. I think my game plan, I was gonna, it's pretty straight, so I was thinking maybe cheat the pocket and try to roll it and come back, and then or just stun it and stop it, and then take the 5 to the side. And I tried to stun stop 5 to the side, but I think I ended up hooking myself behind the 8 here. And now I'm in trouble. And on this one, I don't. I when I was doing the score thing earlier, I kind of watched this match, and oh man, I don't know what was going on in my brain about the rail here. It was rather straightforward, but my spidey senses left me hanging out to dry there. For whatever reason, I just couldn't Dr. Q it in off the rail. Even at that angle I'm looking at right there with where my stick was, that's wrong. Like, I gotta be almost on the diamond. Like, yeah, I'm just lucky the ball took funny spin off the second rail and came back and hit the 5 ball. Otherwise that was a ball in hand. And that 9 ball's just kind of been hanging over top of that side pocket all game, just teasing everybody. That 9 ball is a real big tease. But now that cue ball up against the rail makes this 5 ball much more difficult. I think he's probably going to try to play it in off of the 9 into the side. We'll hit it real funny off the rail. That could be because he was shooting off the rail. This one here, the 5 ball's just past that corner of the pocket, so safe to give it top. Ooh, barely hit the rail. Almost got the fluky bank. Yeah, and that's all I left here was the bank. The thing is, if he banks it into the bottom right corner pocket where he is, kind of with some middle top, the cue ball will be going towards the 7 to where he'll have a shot on the 6. Oh, does 7 get in the way? I think so. That looks like a full hook from here. 7 ball's pretty big where it is. Yeah, it's time to get the break cue out. It's one of those break jump cues, but I just kept it together. Just used the full piece break cue. And flukes it. There we go. Flukeroonie from Saskatchewan. Hooked, blind rail. Oh, almost got the spin to take. Almost kept it behind the 8 ball. Kind of seemed like a rush shot. Cam, because this is not easy. It's a long shot, even though the 6 is near the corner pocket. Nails it. Oh, don't scratch. Whew. Avoids the scratch. Only thing is, cue ball's near the rail again. Oh, just want to take your time. Make sure you see where you want to shoot the ball and shoot when you feel like you're ready. Oh, going for the bank. He was close there. Just missed it. Oh, gonna have to shoot left-handed. I don't mind shooting left-handed. Me and my cousin Daryl, my other cousin Daryl, he jokes. We used to practice shooting a lot of left-handed games. This one here, I'm going to try give it a lot of draw. Shoot the 9 in the side after, like so, and drop the chalk. Say hello to the floor gods. I don't know if there's floor gods. Anyways, it wasn't down there for 5 seconds. Alright. Next game. Tapping the table a little happier than I was previously. Sometimes can be such a mean game. Nah, I'll tell you the truth, I always go in my little, I have these upward trends, and then I kind of level off, and then I struggle a bit, and then I fight it, and get myself back into cool shape, and, and I think that's common throughout the whole time I played. But I love winning, and it makes me happy, but I find when I lose, it, if anything, gives me more drive to get on the table again. It's losing. It's just, you know, just makes you want to fix those things that you did wrong. Oh, nice break turn. Is that that was one of the top 2 side balls that went in there? I don't know. There's a lot of distance between the 1 and the 2. The 1's a pretty long shot. Oh, and overcut it. Left him a tougher shot though. That one ball might be frozen to the rail. We'll see what Rob likes to do here. Well, it looks like he was trying to get the cue ball get the cue ball behind the 3 ball. Not sure if Torrin can see enough of the 1 ball to get in a corner. And if he does, he can kind of use a stun stroke, I think, or he might even be able to roll it past the 5. Oh no, he's playing safety all day. Maybe he couldn't make that cut. 3 was in the way enough. Not sure if he hooked him on the 1. We'll see here. No jump cue, so leads me to think that he can see at least a part of the ball. Oh, almost made it down to that corner. I could see more of the ball than I thought. Torrin jumped out of his chair there. Look how fast he is back to the table. Wants to make amends for that shot he missed earlier. A minute ago, a second ago, somewhere in between there. Oh, nice draw stroke. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. And here he can tap in a 9 ball. Only thing is, you probably tap in a 7 ball. You wouldn't want to hook yourself behind there. Yeah, no, just avoid everything in general. Or you could tap. Nah, yeah, avoid all that. We'll see. That's that, like I said, 8 ball player coming out of me again. Moving balls around too much. 9 ball, you just kind of gotta play the angles and make sure you get your shape. Oh, another good stroke. It's going to be the toughest part of the game here, I think. So 5 to the 7. 7 only has 2 pockets, really. Ooh, look at this. That's perfect shape. That way the cue ball's kind of going away from the 8 ball. Torrin's got to walk around the table. Benny Lou's like, it's my shot, young man. My shot. Well, we might as well watch Benny's shot. Looks like he's hooked. Shooting at the 1 ball, maybe? Up against that top rail on the second table over. Oh, hit it. Bounced off the rail. Cue ball hit the 7 ball. Hey, Don. I've never commentated on the table beside the table before. Here we go. You got this, Torrin. Good shooting, buddy. I think there's enough the 8 sticking out just to put up in that corner pocket. That's what he's looking at, I think. Uh-oh, maybe not. Is he just seeing where the cue ball is? Oh yeah. Jeez, must not have been able to get it in there. This shot's not an easy shot either, because there's a lot of distance between the 8 and the cue ball, and the 8 to the corner, and then get back to the 9. That was a big ask. Here we go. The jaws just spit it out. That's what I was talking about. This table. The pockets may be big, but they're they're cut in such a way that if you don't hit it clean, they're gonna spit out. Here we go. Keep your head down, buddy. There, in the heart of the hole. Good win. 10-5, the scoreboard says. Games in. Not exactly sure who's supposed to be Rocky Breaky thingy going on right now. Well, just a minute here, we'll get a message from our sponsors. And we're back. Excuse me. Alright, Steven's got the balls all racked up, waiting for his opponent. I mean Steve. Yeah, this break has been working for me. It was dot to dot and then center ball, push through and get a wing ball. And try not let the cue ball go too far up the table. Stay on this side for the one ball. And it's been working fairly okay. I missed it there, that's for sure. Nothing on the break. Got not much of a leave here. Probably be a push. I don't think you can see the whole ball, but we'll see what Steve thinks. Steven, I think I hear someone calling my name. Not even Steven. Oops. Did he call a push shot this time? Oh, yes he did. Left old Skunkaroon here with his spittoon. One to the side. Yeah, off of the 5, I'm thinking. And missed it. Oh, missed it by a country mile. Right on. Oh my goodness. It's already been a long night. It's one thing, we play a lot of games here on this 9-ball league. I think we get 9 games each. We're not going to stream right to the end because that'd be a little too long. Or actually, I think that we got this here is our last game that came in full, and I think maybe there's one more game. I'm not too sure. Yeah, maybe one more game after this one. Alright, still batting around the 1 ball. Looking for a safety here, looks like. Left the cue ball behind a 9 ball. Oh geez, the kitty's meowing. Must want a treat. Looking for somebody to bug for a treat. cats. Crazy cats. She's a cutie pie. She was wintertime. She was sitting on the porch of my sister's place and like half frozen to death. The kids walk by, Dad, we can keep that cat. And I'm like, no, we can't just take random stray animals. What do you think it is? The 80s? But anyways, they went inside and I came outside and looked at it, and I was wearing a hoodie and it just jumped up on my hoodie and crawled underneath my hoodie into my neck, and it was just shivering, frozen, like it was cold. So I don't know, I just decided to keep it. I guess long story short, yeah, she's my buddy. I don't know, I think she thinks I'm her baby. She looks at my face every day. Once in the morning and once before bed. She's a silly kitty. I tease my kids. I'm like, that's your sister. Don't be mean to your sister. I don't know how they feel about it. They're in their 20s, and you might got one of them is 11, and she thinks I'm a wacko because they call it their sister. Yeah, I like that though. Don't be jealous of your sister. Well, missed the 3-ball. Didn't leave much though. The momentum has stayed one way since about just before the end of the first round, and it's been one way ever since. 3-ball look like it's going to go drift into the 8, so I was just using the 8 as a marker where I want to shoot the 4 next. Just tapped the 8. I wanted to hit the 8 a little thicker, but the 4 is still makeable. And the good thing is the 5 is hanging over the pocket, and then if you just stop it right there, the 6 is there, and then just got to roll up a little bit for the 7. This is a really nice table. I hope I run it out. I really can't remember running many balls. Oh yeah, there we go. Why do that? Could have just stopped it. Could have just stopped it. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. The cookie. I did it for the cookie. I did it for the crookie. Uh-oh. Yeah, lift the head too. It's falling apart there. Yeah, I am a little critical of myself, as we all are. I think that's just normal when you want to try to get better at something, and it took a weird time in my life to try to get back at playing pool and get better again. Try to pick up where I left off 12 years ago. But it's coming together, and I've been playing a lot, and ever since I've been back I haven't stopped playing. I played since I started in league again. I think it was 2 fall seasons ago. I played summer league last year, and then the next 2 seasons I think I played 3 fall seasons, and now 2 summer leagues in between, just keeping myself going. I don't want to stop playing anymore. Like I feel like I gotta make up for lost time, maybe. I don't know. Well, like I talked about before, can't really spend too much time out in the sun, so being in a pool hall is next best thing, or maybe the best thing for me. And here we go. That's 7 balls. Not naughty spot. I can't just bank-headed, almost kind of like two railing it. I don't know. The bank is a double kiss, and if I try to give it inside stuff and throw the ball, I'm gonna have to hit it really hard. I'm gonna see what I do here. Oh, play for the safety behind the 9. That was not a bad play. Hard play too from the distance. Didn't get the hook, but didn't leave him an easy shot. Look, you're gonna bank it to the side. Almost looks like the angle. You're gonna have to make the cue ball cut across the face of the 7. Maybe bank corner, or maybe a cut to the corner. I'm not sure what he's gonna do here. Oh, yeah, he's going for the cut. Oh, and got the scratch. Wow. Duck, duck, goose right here. Yeah, pretty much where I want it to be, and then this way I just have to kind of give it a little draw and off this rail there. And pretty much straight in for the 9. It would be nice to be a little bit closer, but this way I don't have to stretch across the table too far. Oh, no! No, Jay. Oh my goodness. I don't remember that. I should have made that shot. Take your time. Take your time, kids. See that? Make sure you're ready to shoot when you pull the trigger. Routine. There we go. Nice shot. Oh, I thought it was in the hole. Steve was walking away. He must have knew he missed. There we go. Take your time this time, maybe. Wow. It's 11-5. Yeah, I think that's the last match. There was one more almost recorded, but it didn't finish through, so there was only a couple of shots. We'll put it on, and I'd like to say thanks for watching, everybody, if you made it to the end.
Be right back.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to help old skunk out, share his content here in the community, and whoever else is interested in watching. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you shortly. I'll get the stream out, next one out a week away from this one. Alright, thank you all.